I got you. I already started my game, Mo. I got you.
The Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Mississippi State's offense will get
I'm about to get back on that
possession of
shit.
the game.
I'm about to get back on that
And as
shit.
this
What kind of play you got, Corey?
onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wide out in motion. The play action fake. They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He's got it on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can...
There's a live football. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Mississippi State going up tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
DB's right up on the receivers. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
It might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the Gamecocks get it past the sticks.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down to the 1-yard line.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, but then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, when these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Movement here from the tight end. Just going to keep it after the snap. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This time it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided
I got disrespected,
really big play.
Fucking
on 1st down.
Fucking disrespect.
And he can't escape, and
I
down
played
he
South
goes.
Carolina and smoked and got my ass bust. Pause. Yes.
Action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to
Bruh,
roll.
it was nothing. Bruh, Nick
Just play the run. They
Nick
were ready
Harvey.
for the pass and got the big sack.
Bro, Nick Harvey had a field day.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good
Nick Harvey
return
had
on
a
the
fucking
interception.
field day.
He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a
I'm
chunk,
playing
they're going to have to
Mississippi State
commit
and
more guys
Heisman
to the
now, though.
box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On second down, looking to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about that D coming up with a play like that? And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He wants to pass it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
He's choking. He good. Yeah.
Third down conversions are a huge stat.
Be one in a couple days.
Would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is...
Hey, you want to know what's crazy, though? I like my South Carolina team and Heisman more than I like LSU and Smoke. And not because I'm from here, they just play different.
I think a lot of this comes down to the
know.
quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
They're not, bro.
Set on second down. To the air, it's Sellers. Zings it complete to the right.
Yeah, it's straight. It's straight.
You got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to throw. Coming after it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game.
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up and looking for the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. On target over the middle. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one.
And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused after that one.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're going to ride this running back. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Running with power. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to this progression.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 270.
It's really tote, but he ain't playing no more.
They have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
So crazy.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
Madden, 2K.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. The give. Tackled there by the defense.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. On that play action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Finds a man in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And the defense comes up with a good stop. And here's the thing, great job, great rush integrity, making sure they didn't let him scramble around, make a big play. Now down by 3, your decision, try to kick it or maybe force it and try to go for it.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The option look. Now the pitch. Looking for room at the 30. Ripping through the defense. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. And he takes it to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. DBs will try to keep everything in front. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to escape and get it himself.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play, but I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof. If you get up now, you dang sure going to feel them later.
The throw to the outside is complete. At the 45 on its way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's crazy.
Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
That's crazy, bro.
Caught near the sideline, it's Davis.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He'll just keep slinging it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Complete downfield. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
I'm going to take Texas State.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Sellers. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
Yeah, every game Old Dominion played last year, they were a score. Yeah, bro. I might go to the game this week. Hey. Yeah. All right. Okay, let me see who I'm kicking. I am kicking Ohio State. I'm kicking Utah. I'm kicking Auburn need to get kicked too. I need to get kicked. Hey Tyler, I sent the invite, man. Just let me know who you get.